So in this video, we're going to review the process that AHP uses to repair their welding machines when they have problems. I have just received my AHP machine back from AHP. This machine broke back on July 1st. I contacted AHP on July 3rd. I called them on the phone and they gave me very clear instructions on how to ship them the damaged machine, or the machine that wasn't working. You can go check out that other video about what it wasn't doing. I'll post that at the end of this video. They gave me very clear instructions. They needed proof of purchase. They needed my shipping address, they needed my phone number, contact information, email, things like that, basic stuff. And then once I gave them all that, they sent me an email, and the email had shipping information for me to ship to them. However, but I had to cover the cost of shipping to them, which was $106 to ship it from me to them. The small challenge with that was finding a box that was the right size to keep it as small as possible, but yet protect it. I happened to have some leftover styrofoam from some other stuff that I had shipped to me. So I was able to package it as small as possible, and I shipped it to them for $106. I shipped it on July 5th. It is now July 27th. So it went to them on the 5th, and it took 22 days to get back. Well, 21 days, because I got it technically yesterday in the mail and I just didn't make it a video now. So 21 days. I don't think that's unreasonable to ship across to where they're at for them to repair or replace or whatever they did to it. I don't know yet, I haven't opened the box, and then ship it back to me. Before it shipped back to me, as soon as they were done doing whatever they did to it, I got an email from PayPal saying I need to pay the return shipping of $69, and then AHP sent me an email saying it had been shipped. So it was very easy to deal with them. They were very helpful. They were incredibly forthright with the information about the machine, and it was pretty awesome to deal with them. I will say I ordered this machine through weld.com, which I'm also very happy with. I did not have a proof of purchase. I emailed weld.com and asked them if they would go through their records and email me a proof of purchase, which they did within a few hours. Phenomenal service through weld.com. The package I bought through weld.com, the case of the machine was painted black. This was an aftermarket feature that I liked. I didn't like the yellow case that these are normally in. So I shipped them a case that was black. I'm kind of curious to see what happens when I open this box, to see if they ship me a brand new machine, a refurbished machine, or if the case itself is black. We'll see. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. So far, it appears to me that it came back in a box that had been at least used one other time, which is fine, doesn't matter to me, because you can see this packing tape they had over the top of the original clear tape. But it shouldn't matter, right? They're honoring their warranty, they did what they said they were gonna do. And it looks at first glance like they sent me back my original machine, or at least they switched the case out maybe. But in any case, the case is painted black, which you'll see in a minute. All right. So there's nothing else in the box, which is good. That's all I shipped them, just the machine, just like this. When it broke, I packaged it up with no accessories, which they were very, very clear on, no accessories. They just wanted the machine. I packaged it up just like this and I sent it to them. It appears to me that they have sent me back the exact same machine, which is fine with me. I'm more than happy with that, as long as it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys in fast forward, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug all the stuff into this, and we'll see if it works, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. So what I have done is I've hooked up my CK Worldwide Superflex torch. I have hooked up my, what is this guy? This is the SSC control foot pedal. I have this up on the bench just so you guys can see how it operates. Obviously, you don't have to be on the floor. We hooked up the ground clamp to the piece of scrap I use for practicing. We hooked up the argon lead. We hooked up the TIG torch itself to the machine. This is a dense connector with the argon quick attach built in, which is super nice. Plugged in the foot pedal, hooked up the ground, plugged in the argon, turned on the argon bottle, plugged it into 220, and now we're going to turn it on. Now, before I sent it to him, it did turn on, as you could go see in that other video. So it turns on, no problem. So we are going to go ahead and just go through the settings and make sure it's set properly for what I'm about to try and do. So right now, it is set on TIG. It is set to AC. We're going to go to DC for steel. It is on 2T and it is on straight polarity. Start amps, we'll say 10. We'll put it at up to 90. End amps are 10. AC frequency doesn't matter, AC balance doesn't matter. Pulse flow is at 5 seconds, that's acceptable. Pulse frequency, pulse amps, and pulse time on are irrelevant currently. So I will throw my welding hood on, and technically when I push that foot pedal and put that tungsten electrode next to the metal with the ground clamp where it's at, it should work. I'm not going to put a welding jacket on because this is only to see if it works. Let me test my hood. There we go. Ooh. Let's go to shade 10 so I don't blind myself. Okay, here we go. So initially I did not have my argon turned up high enough. That was my fault. So it appears to be fixed, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'll zoom in and show you how crappy my weld is, because that's terrible. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch out the consumables in this torch to what they should be for this welding steel. The tungsten here is way too small. The weld wire is way too small. My amps can't go really much higher than what they are because of that. So I'll zoom in and show you this. I'll shut you off. I'll bring it back. And we'll see if we can go at it again with the right consumables and right weld wire. So as you just saw there, machine is fixed, up and operational. The weld quality is not a reflection of the machine, it's a reflection of me. Need a little more practice, obviously. However, pretty happy with that, right? The customer service was phenomenal. They did exactly what they said they were going to do. They honored their warranty. There was no haggling about it. There was no question of how the machine was handled, broken, damaged, any of it. I did send them, the tech that emailed me, I did send him a link to my video. I won't say I didn't do that. So the video I made about what was going on with the machine that I posted, I did send him a link to that, and he did look at that. So he saw the problems. I got all the stuff on the email I needed. I printed it out. I packaged up the machine. I added the labels as directed, and we shipped it. It took about 21 days total from the time I shipped it until the time I received it back. Opened it up, as you saw me do here, and tested it out with the TIG welder, TIG function, and it seems to be working flawlessly. So I can't complain at all. Very, very happy with that. With AHP and with TIG Time or weld.com, as you can see their logo on the side of the machine, Mr. TIG. Anybody that watches welding on YouTube or might watch this can go check those guys out. They make some pretty good stuff. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to know more about this, be more than happy to answer those questions. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. You guys can go ahead and check out some of these other videos. I've got some dirt sifter stuff over here, which I use this machine to make that machine dirt sifter with. Gonna have my garage build down here, and definitely that subscribe button. So really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. It always helps me out. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you got something out of this.